wikirani wa amagendero yense ya Kenya.
And sometimes some of the factors that are in play are not even of your own doing. You are Kenyans who are here with me. We have nothing to do with the battle in Ukraine. That battle has disrupted the global supply chains. It's going to take several months, weeks, months, and some years of pounding in the right direction for us to turn things around.
Waziri w'ekisemi Ezekiel Machoguri tukolia lero niga ikabo sio bwe komiti ya Senate yotenerete amangana y'ekisemi eryokoirereria emechando ayo yagenderete kwenekiwa ase chiskuru anene ase umuroberio o junior secondary okwana chingaki echo Machoguri ateba namba genderete kweroberia bwekiranu kwenekia buna aborokiwa bonsi mbara ase chiskuru na nene gochigwikirania emeroberio yonsi eganeire ase chiskuru kwenekia buna aborokiwa banyorire chingaki chinyororo cyo kwenyorera. This
is the entire amount that will need to satisfy and be able to purchase the millions of textbooks to public junior secondary schools across the nation. Because CS and the committee through you, Chair, you appreciate that this issue of junior secondary school is a very sensitive issue across the country.
Quite a number of schools have gotten the books, and I also want to convey that we have not been able to give all the schools up to now because the publishers sometimes have been slow in publishing all the schools as required. So we will be able to give you the specific figures and what we are doing in order to ensure that the books don't go out for sale because these are only for public schools.
Many schools are yet to receive a capitation for learners, making operations quite very difficult. What has occasioned this delay, yet money has already been dispersed and we're still having challenges? Thank you, Chair.
You cannot give out funds on guesswork, Chairperson. We have to get the specific figure and for it to be captured in NEMIS, because if we just give out the money, then the government can be able to lose a lot of funds in the process. And we wanted to get it right, which we have done. And by next week, the money will be dispersed to the various junior secondary schools.
Nagokwanera engana yenyomo yomusacha sumusacha usomusbati asumusbati Machoguni go ateba buna ewizara y'ekisemi n'ekyeko bwaterana n'oboteneneri bw'ekikanisa eryo koligereria egetamukiro ekyo tige ekigo gosego turubania amasomo ase chiskuru.
Matters to do with RPTQ, we have a committee, even my friend I've been seeing him trying to call, where we have again the ministry and the church. The church is headed by Bishop Oresabiti. We had a meeting I think 3 weeks ago, and we have set a committee to deal with those issues because there are issues that we cannot be able to allow to infiltrate into our schools, because through the literature, through everything, we are trying to take all the necessary measures to ensure that there is no such infiltration, and there is such a committee which from the side of the church is called the chaplains committee, and even we are trying to introduce a chaplaincy to each and every school. We have had a discussion with the church, and that is also coming so that they can also be able to have a guidance and counseling.
Waziri w'oburendi w'ime Kithure Kindiki ni gagendrete kurege tindi gochiase bale bakwebwatrani namangana yobosari ayabosari omurembe imeyense ya Kenya na otena nigo barachkwimukirwa egetamukirege tindi korengana nerichiko okwana nabariki amangana bo igonigo aboliri abanasiasa gotiga ko bauneria abo bisabo burendi echinga kibare asobokorerwabo.
I confirm to the country that the entire investigation process in this matter has been carried out with utmost professionalism, dispassionately, and in a manner that reflects the policy guidelines of this administration of handling criminal investigations and how suspects of crime should be treated by the police. The former minister was formally invited to record his statement on a particular day, which turned out to be inconvenient to him since he claimed to have traveled. Subsequently, he was asked to indicate another day and time upon his arrival when he would be available. Eventually, he appeared at the DCI headquarters along Kiambu Road on Monday, the 6th of March, 2023, which was a day and time of his choice and convenience. Fellow Kenyans, this is a major departure from how the police have treated suspects of crime under the previous administration, especially if these suspects were politically exposed persons.
Neritko ria rero ense ya Kenya nigo yabwatirana ne Chinsa chinde irio koinyora ritko rioborerwe chinyigo gose World Kidney Day awase abanyagitari baba bago yugo bakoinyora ritko erige karabagendrete gosemia abantu kwenekia mnangwe soke bare irio konyora oborinkoria na boigo obobwenia nigo kwane myomucho Nairobi nigo abanyagitari babere bagoteba muna abantu abangi nigo bagendrete konyora oborero bwega ase wetanya abantu chiribu isano nemo bagendrete konyora obweni obwega ase Chinsa cheisko na nigo baboria serikali kwene kyangu bekere mirobere isaine erio konyora gose kubeka echinyagitari chikorobo wene wechinyigo imense ya Kenya.
The number of patients seeking kidney transplant services abroad continues reducing, and the outcomes of those operated locally have continued to improve. The challenges of access to post-kidney transplant medication are being addressed through collaborative efforts by the Ministry of Health, KEMSA, and the NHIF, and a framework against which access to these crucial drugs will be developed.
Now report that we are seeing fewer and fewer people who are going out of this country to seek kidney transplantation. Of course, we have got challenges that are not unsurmountable, and I believe we are going to go steps ahead to meet these challenges.
Omorio bwa Amayia Chinsa Isato asenchera ere yoboikira numbia bana sokonyora chinga kichao erio kombwate wika omorio mwancho murigendera gotonyora sensemere ya Facebook wetera Ndizi TV News Digital asensemo ya YouTube Ndizi TV News aso mtandao Twitter nabo tweet wetera @Ndizi TV News erio togendere gosanga nabo igogo kumanyia amanke erio tariane Everline Osero twabwatirana nere Joshua Auta kwene kya wikeira sensemo imanyerio nabo igo Petronira Mukeira oyone kya buna chibicha neriogi chiawe keire asenchera yabene nabali bonsto abatoko bwatirana nabarabuni gonko bakira ngambia mono endra utoro boliyere liborobya asemero berionse nabo igo